Hello, Saturday. And it's like in the 40s. It was really nice. I know I have this on because I had that heat off for a while. I was going to go for an extended walk, but instead, right across the street from me, the lady that's been living there for at least like 90, like, wait, Rick. Anyway, I started talking to her, and we was talking and everything, and so I guess I'm gonna write her son. He's in jail, and she gave me his address. So I hope I could see. He has a fancy handwriting too. So, but he's going to be in there for quite a long time. Oh yeah, I can see real well. So I actually do need my glasses, but see, I had sat on these glasses, so they sort of like they're bifocals, and I have one eye that I can see farther away, and I can't see nothing close up, and the other eye is vice versa, and so like one doesn't have anything on the top, one does, and on the bottom, both, So anyway, it's a funny prescription. So now it's crooked. So anyway, it's time for me. Monday, I'm gonna make appointments for the eye doctor, and for my heart doctor, and a foot doctor. My foot's getting bad. Actually, it is hot. But anyway, my hair is sort of you guys on the internet see my hair before. I got tired, and I always get tired and don't do the back. Or I'm reading and writing or something and didn't do the back. Or I did the back and it came loose. I hate to say, I had a hairdryer that I bought last year, and when I was moving some stuff around painting, I dropped the new hairdryer. The other old one was already tore, and the motor part busted. So I was so pissed because, if I dry my hair and I could, like flat iron or something, whatever, style it. But the thing is, with naturally curly hair, and let's just call it kink because that's what that means. That word's the same word. But anyway, with naturally kinky hair, I don't like really. I used to straighten it all the time, and it could, and I have very thin hair anyway. People always think that. The only thing I don't know. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to maintain. And as you get older, the hair is not quite the same as it was even in my 20s. But let alone in my teens or whatever. You know what I mean? I have thick hair, but up here to then, it's not as, it's not the same. And then, I have my gray highlights, which is a different texture. So things are just not the same. So I really, so right now, I just want to try to keep it clean. And out of my face, because it's the type, my hair will goes it's just long enough so where it can get in my eyelashes, and I'm oh no, it's spider, or it sticks on my eyelashes. Sometimes I have that problem. Not today though. I'm sweating. But anyway, so I don't know. I'm trying to think of what to write. So I'll write something, and I don't know. But anyway, I do need people to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I don't know if I could put that up there somewhere, like how they do it, but because I need a few more subscribers, because maybe the people in my circle, G circle, could just help a sister out. But anyway, it was a lovely day. Everybody was out. She was out talking, and I guess the neighbor right next door, the one that's the policeman that tried to rent it out, he's moving in there. He's been working on it. I got a guy moved across the street, and I guess he's a weekend dad. And saw the kids was leaving, so I don't know. I guess they came visit dad on the weekend, and so So I got two guys now, like on both sides. So now it's like that's not bad. If I could just now the house behind me, my renter, I have to tear that down. But that's a crack house, so that's got to go. So that's what we were talking about, that like, you know, some of the people around here, and you know, cause like their electric bill is real low. They leave their floodlights on. I'm leaving my outside light on. But his light over there shines like on the back, like on my backyard to my back door, and part of that, you know, sort of part of that part of the house illuminates. Even though there's like that other house my other house on that property between him, that house is so little, it illuminates. I like to tear that house down too. The roof fell in. I got some supplies in there, but I like to tear that down. It's like, and that that right there, I would like to tear down and like put something like I hate to say it, I don't know if people do that. Not like what are they, like what they have in the parks, like not a round one, but like a nice place just to sit on cement, so I don't have to sit on the grass. But if they tear the house down, I don't even know if it's on the cement block. But with a roof, I don't know what. I'm just like, you know, put a canopy over it, but or something, just, you know, like you could have a shade there, and then just put some type of screen around it. Just have a little screen out, like a screen teepee, but a nice, like, so like, because I wouldn't mind, like, if it was like the right type of material. I like sitting out in the rain on, like, in the summer days. Like when I was in New Orleans, I walked in thunderstorms, and you know, it's like when it's like 90 degrees and you get a nice, you know, it's nice. The only problem is like after New Orleans rather, afterwards it got humid. But anyway, I think I'm trying to think what would be interesting. I guess I don't really, because I know like they read those letters before they come in, so I was gonna think of a good story, but I don't want anything. Yeah, I don't want to, like, you know what I mean, cause like I hate to say it, like, think of it like sometimes a story, you know, you might a good lie, you know what I mean, but you know what I'm saying. You have to, so like, you know, maybe like, I don't know, so that limits me, cause like I know they're reading, and yeah, I don't want them to be too paranoid. I mean, they say we're paranoid. We don't want them to think that we too paranoid. Anyway, so whatever. The double bind, like it's like the opposite world. It's like so chaos, but then you have to deal with. But anyway, that guy's a policeman. So like anyway, like I told her, I said, well, I'm glad somebody's living over there. I'm not gonna stop anything. You know. But and plus, like, I think like they got those illusion, like I was going to watch, like, because I never watched them, but I watched some I guess police stories, but never. But anyway, so subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna try to talk political, a few movies like the Cox Brothers that I'm gonna. There's a few light movies I'm thinking about maybe. Giving a little review. Like today I had Star Trek on there because I was reminiscing about Leonard Nimoy, and he died, and I was sad, and you know, and I always had the feeling that he wanted to act in different things, but they sort of got typecast there, and that's one thing I hate. I don't. I like certain actors, I like them a lot, and I hate when they don't utilize them in other areas, and then some I think that they utilize them in such a way that they end up like Eddie Murphy when he did that one with Steve Martin. I thought was such a bomb. I think it was something, I can't remember the name of it, but I thought it was about, he was doing something about like a writer, screenplay writer, somebody in the industry, and it didn't work. So, you know what I mean? They were using him a lot, and it's just like, okay, we're just gonna, you know, we're gonna put you in something, and you guys are funny, and we don't care what our writers write. You know. But anyway, that's what I was saying. A lot of the writers, when they write parts, especially like for the police or something, they're always having like them, like the criminals going to their house or something. Like this guy, when he comes out of jail, he'll be too busy. So I don't know. I'm gonna find out. I don't know if he's in county. He could just do his time and be done. But I think he's in prison. I don't know. But he's gonna be in there quite a while. But I think he was in county until they finally gave him his court date. So I guess they didn't. You know, they don't really take in consideration. You know, the justice system is not really geared to really. I don't know. I don't see it as a benefit, but the South have been notorious with their prisons on the chain gangs, and they had the prison farms here. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm all about rehabilitating. I'm not all about pedal farms, you know, like P farms and chain gangs, and you know what I'm saying? Because there's enough people out here, you know, maybe some vets that maybe they're going through trauma. Maybe they wouldn't mind working on the highway. Maybe we could patch some of these holes. You know, I mean, maybe it's not the best job, but if you got some frustration, you could be nice and a healthy, you know, tired, and when you get your paycheck, they pay, you know, pretty good money. So, you know, anyway, but we'll think of something. Hey, keep to the facts, Jack. But, you know, because, like, really, basically, my life is boring. in some ways, you know. But, you know, she's very nice. And she's a lovely lady, too, and she's cool, you know. We sort of semi-hang out together, you know what I mean? That's why, you know, because, like, I'm not, like, a big, you know, hang out with other people, but, you know, she's always been very pleasant to me, and she was very nice to Lurleen and Irma Jean, so both of them were. So I sort of appreciate that at them, and you know, they're hard workers. Both of them have children that are grown, so all of us sitting up in here, I guess, you know, with the empty nest. But they've been feeding the dogs, so. You know, they're the ones that feed. Oreo had her puppies, and I'm like, I'm not going to tell anybody where her puppies is, because she got real depressed in the summertime. So really, so there's a lot. She wasn't getting fed, and then like the puppy got chased by these kids, and it was like 90 degrees. She hadn't got enough food and everything, just because it came to sun, heat, and stress, which it's hard to explain to them why they just didn't put food out, and if they wanted, but people, you know what I'm saying, like, they totally don't get me, you know what I'm saying, because, like, to me, like, what would be very simple, doesn't take nothing, you know, but open up a can and dump some dog food, you would have been able to, like, feed the mother and get the puppy, or even put some food out for the puppy. You wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? Even if it would have took you, like, but they're real aggressive, chasing it, frightening it to death. You know what I'm saying? And, like, in their mind, they're like, well, if we would have got it, it would have lived, so it's your fault. You know what I'm saying? They don't take in consideration the you know, like, it's a fur animal, and the heat, and the age. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for them to comprehend, you know, that we're animals and that we're mammals, and as such, the same way you feel pain, and the same way if you're cut, you get blood, the same thing with them, and that if they holler out and say no, doesn't mean I'm gonna do more. It just means that stop, you know. But anyway, so I got political views. To me, you know, my main really thing on the political route is like to, in a way, to change the way that our finances and economics is more geared to making the 1% richer with their not taxing, and with them also making corporations of our prisons, and now trying to do it of our schools, and ways that we could better America through bettering our children, bettering our health, and education. And all this is tied in. I think that to have a strong and a powerful America that continues to grow on and on for another 4 or 5, however many years, centuries, that we have to have healthy, strong children. And one of the things that also we're going to have is to have healthy, strong parents, to have them. And it's just like this guy, I don't know what to say to him, because I ain't never had my words change anybody's mind. But you gotta come out in this capitalist society, and you gotta work. And it is like, a form of slavery. But the people I have been seeing, I don't know what he's doing while he's in there. But a lot of, you're surrounded by stuff. You're impressionative. You're a young age. You know what I'm saying? And and if you're not able to apply those learned behavior, institutionalized behavior to a job when you get out, or have at least the information that you in the skill that you need to, I don't know, be a welder, be a machinist, be an electrician, or a plumber, or either like maybe I don't know, you can't work with money, but you could work on paperwork. They got mail that work like all the time on computer. There's so many other things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't even like our ideas with computer, because the computer idea, there's a lot of propaganda going along with the computer, and it being so new, and you could get in trouble if you think that you're going to do, you know what I'm saying? As long as they learn that, yes, you can make money, without causing anybody else to lose that money, pain, discomfort, you know what I'm saying, and that you could feel good about it. And we're hoping that nowadays that, you could get a job that you're making a living wage. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like the first 3 years, like he comes out, really, if he's got to pay fines and restitution, you know what I'm saying, every time he turns around, he's going to be back at zero again. It's like you know what I'm saying, the courts is not taking into consideration housing, food, clothing, the necessity that a person has to have besides paying some fines. So basically, in a sense, it's also a debtor's prison. So anyway, that's my political, and I think that, and I'm also think that we have to be more self-efficient in taking care of our kids, and taking a more proactive point of view when it comes to how we teach our kids. Maybe it's just a matter of giving this person that comes in not knowing anything some new information, some something, new knowledge, and to keep it appropriate for their age. You know what I'm saying? Can't talk to a 3-year-old like you talk to a 12-year-old. A 3-year-old might only know 600 words, 300 to 600 words. Whereas a 12-year-old, they got a good mastery of the language and a good understanding. Anyway, so subscribe to my channel. It's Karen Sinclair. I'm up here in Memphis, Tennessee, and I guess you might say I'm very politically minded. Have a good day. Happy Saturday.